Can you hear me? Thank you. So my criminologist asked her, so why are you still in that relationship? She says, I don't have any money to go and rent. And the man will beat you. The man will call you to tell you to kneel down, raise your hands, and the man will call you goat. And the man will tell you, get up after 15 minutes, go and fix something for me. And when you are done, clean up and meet me in the bedroom. What rubbish is that? Woman, you are not inferior to anybody. Don't think that marriage is all that makes you. Please understand that you are important. With or without marriage, don't die in any abusive relationship. And I want to say this to, well, I'm not a pastor, I'm a pastor's wife. And I've been a pastor's wife for 33 years. Those of you that are privileged to have spiritual authority over people, please stop telling them to stay in abusive relationships and be praying. If they were your blood relation, will you tell them to stay there? How can you as a pastor, somebody tells you that my husband is beating me, my husband is slapping me, while my wife has brought out a knife, and then you say to the person, say there, I will be praying for you. God can never hear that kind of prayer. Please, stop telling people. That is abuse of power. Submission is not subjugation. Submission is not slavery. Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 is preceded by verse 21. Submitting one to another. Every aircraft has a pilot and a co-pilot. The fact that you are the head of the relationship does not mean you should kill the body. Does not mean you should kill the body in the name of religion. Then I say the woman is not submitting. Submission, Bible submission, not demonic submission. Bible submission is strength put under control, and you submit one to another. Pastors, please stop this evil. Pastors' wives, please stop this evil. Can you allow your own daughter or your own son to stay in an abusive relationship and tell him or her to be praying while you are fasting until he or she dies? Let's stop this rubbish. It is not biblical. It is not biblical. Please, I'm going to invite one or two of you. Please understand that nobody should tell you to stay in any abusive relationship. It does not matter the title, bishop, assistant bishop, assistant GO. It does not matter the relationship. Don't die before you seek for help. It's not slavery. It is not slavery. It is not slavery. Let's stop this rubbish. It cannot continue. If you're a pastor and you are hearing me, and you can please forward this to your pastor, it is not biblical for you to tell people to stay in abusive relationship while the man is beating her and slapping her and frustrating her psychologically. You know, another. Okay, is Funke Adejumo saying that people should leave their marriages? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is any marriage that is not worth the onion, let the parties please step out into safety first before you now begin to talk about reconciliation. And any man that raises his hand to beat his wife needs psychiatric attention. That is it. Needs a psychiatrist. Needs to see a psychiatrist. You cannot begin to use the Bible. You too, you can read the Bible. Your life is important. Job chapter 12 verse 3. You are not inferior to anybody. Not your husband. What will now happen to the children that this woman has left? Move to another house and go and pray there. God will hear your prayers there. We've lost enough. Please, let's stop this. Maybe telling a woman, don't give up. Don't give up your marriage. Fight for your marriage. You can fight for your marriage from afar. You can fight for your marriage from another house. Not in the house of an animal that is beating you and killing you. I'm so sorry to say this. Let that man stay in jail. And say, abortion, we must forgive. He must be born again. Let him be born again and be an evangelist in the prison. That's my take. I'm going to ask some of you. Yes, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, physical abuse. Don't take any. Everything is nonsense. Fight from a distance. Fight from afar. Don't live with an animal. Some people, they do not even deserve to live among human beings. Why will you kill your wife? Okay, let me listen to a few of you. I was so upset tonight. Some of you just joined. I'm in Zambia. I just finished preaching. I got to my hotel room and I saw that news. It pained me. So let me see who has a comment. You want to join? Send me a request. A few minutes, I should be done. We're saying no to abuse. A lot of you. So let me, I don't know, this first person I've accepted. Let him be an evangelist in the prison. Yes. There are people there that need to be saved. And he's a coward. Any man that beats his wife or kills his wife is a coward. It's an animal. Let the person go. Okay. I've accepted. I don't know who else is joining me. He sent me a request. You have a question? What about the husband that has rubbished his wife? Image with the in-laws. That one is another thing. We will look. Okay, there's a request. So I'm accepting your request. Yeah, I've accepted. So great. No to abuse. That's what we're saying. You sent me your request and I have. Is it okay to live with a proud man if he doesn't abuse you physically? That's fine. Separation is not divorce. You can separate. But please don't let any man kill you. What's going on? Some of you sent me a request. You want to make a comment?
Good evening, ma.
Great. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Olamide. I don't know if you can see me.
So whatever you will not take in your marriage, you can start noting them in. It's better than a broken marriage. And so to all our single guys, let your waiting be worth it. Wait well. Wait well. Do your children one main favor. The best you can do for your children is to marry right. Marry someone that his head is correct. Because like basically the way God made marriage, at times normally there will always be issues. Like even if it's once in a while, you guys will have issues. But if you are not with a right person, someone that is sensible, it might lead to something else. So it's always really good to do your children the good of waiting for the right, for someone that is sensible, reasonable, someone that understands you and would always calm down, bring down the ego, whatever it is, so that we'll not be having broken marriages and then you put the children into like more like truncating their destinies, so that the children can be happy too. It's very, very, very important. So let your waiting be worth it. Don't allow anybody to pressurize you. Don't be pressured. People will tell you, Ojelo marry. Man, they can't pressure eh. To what some pressure Ojelo marry and you have a manager over manager. The best they will do for you is on your wedding day. From your wedding night like this, you start to struggle yourself. People that are not saying Ojelo marry, you'll be looking for them. They will not come to your rescue. Ojelo marry. Why I can't leave? If you don't find that person you want, keep waiting. Paul did not even get married. Don't allow some people to make you feel like your life is stagnant for not getting married. Don't allow anybody to make you feel you are not doing well for not getting married. Until you get the right person. The person is not here, but to what extent can they wait? Till when they can wait? There is no extent. There's no extent too. Was Sarah 25 years when she gave birth to Isaac? It's not about how far, it's about how well. But then, by the time Sarah gave birth to Isaac, see the product, see what we have all over the world. Àjànàkú kọjá mo rí nǹkan fìrí tó bá dúró just like the story of the elephant and the dog. You know, when you wait, just keep waiting for the best to come. Somebody is asking, why do you marry then? Do you know? I married, yes. But you know that it took me, we have to pray, do a lot of prayers like that. So I knew what I wanted, so, and I had to keep waiting, searching for it, until God told me. Even Jesus was single. Even Jesus was single. Don't allow anybody to pressurize you, any family members to make you feel, oribai, or I'll manage anything. A lot about marriage. I'm telling you. A lot to it. Some people, when they were even single, that they had no bukata, they agreed to what people, the advice of people, and they got married. From there, they got married to someone that is not sensible. The person impregnated them and gave them like 1 or 2 children. So from there, now the lady can no longer be single. She cannot mingle with her single life. Now you're moving around with 2 children and the man is nowhere to be found anymore. I have some people to tell you, can you come work? I hear draws you can. I hear draws you can. I hear move. If you allow somebody to change you and then you to transform you, and from there you cannot mingle again. The person will now leave you to your own. Somebody saying I don't want drama. Don't take drama. Don't take drama, John. In fact, I was maybe somehow I spoke to 1 or 2 persons before I got married. I said I didn't want to get married because I was always really not happy about what I see when I see domestic violence around us, around my house then, in the area. So I was one of the few that made up his mind that I wasn't going to get married. So, but then maybe God just answered my prayer. I can't read that, but go to shake jama. So that tó bá jẹ́ pé èdè yín jọ máa yéra yín ni tó bá ti búramúramù tó máa understand it is good. Tó náà bá búramúramù tí wọ́n náà máa understand it good. Kì í ṣe tó jẹ́ pé tó bá tiẹ̀ o tí búramúramù ó ti fún ẹ ní fọ̀rùn, ó fún yàwó ní fọ̀rùn dànù. Fún yàwó máa nà yàwó ń bẹ́ẹ̀ tí máa ní raise up your hand, close your eyes. Who does that? How will you be? Oh God. What kind of relationship is that? Raise up your hand, close your eyes. What? In fact, I'm from the look of things. I think most times, I don't know. I'm not saying it specifically, but some men that you'll be telling them that you are not doing, they will be coming around you. When you now say you are doing, I don't know man that come on by the marriage. You now be wondering, but then you were the one coming to me. What now happened again? But I told you I wasn't interested. You brought me into this. Now you have changed. Láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ pé I'm not doing. Wàá tún mọ̀ pé létí dídì ni kì í gbọ́ràn. Tó bá ti lè fẹ́ bá kò ní gbọ́ràn náà. Ó sọ pé I'm not doing. Ó jẹ́ tún lé ẹ kiri. I'm not doing. I don't want to marry you. I'm not doing. Ó tún wá ń fagídí sí wàá ti mọ̀ pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni tí mò ń sọ I'm not doing sí tó ṣáà ń lé mi kiri. Sọ pé ìfẹ́ fọ́jú. Ìfẹ́ wo ló fọ́jú? Ìfẹ́ ránjú lẹ̀. Ojú. Ìfẹ́ ò lo eyeshadow. Ẹ sọ fún ẹ. Ìfẹ́ wo ló fọ́jú? Kò lo eyeshadow, kò lo eye lens. Ó clear right. Ìfẹ́ ò lo glasses. Ó clear ni. But so I'm not doing. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying it's true actually. I'm just catching. So there are times that it could be true actually. So but that basically, what from the marriages that I saw in the Bible, the first one that even God attended, that was the one between Adam and Eve. Eve did not argue, did not say Adam is not my husband. Adam said, this is now the bone of my bone. So a man should know that by the time you talk to a woman or a lady and say you want to deny ẹ mọ mẹ́nìkan gẹ́yìn ti kọ́kọ́ deny mo mọ̀ ó kọ́kọ́ deny ó náà ṣe ó wà ní wà lọ́rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ kan wà lọ́ máa bẹ̀ now gẹ́yìn ó ti sọ di nǹkan mí sínú ilé báyìí. I know somebody, like seriously. So there will always be an agreement, quick agreement. The way you recognize her as being your wife, she must be able to recognize you the same way as being your husband. It's as simple as that. Quick. Like, need question to go, you know, like somebody lately went to like a fiance's house anyway. When he got there, the father now called him and sat him down, told him that Joshe ọmọ mi tó wá wálé ṣó sọ fún yín pé ẹ tó mẹ́rin tẹ́ ẹ wà lórí ẹ̀. So kò máa gbàdúrà kó já mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. Who does that? What are you? What? So that one he now stood up. I was now expecting people to start praying. Ẹ máa bá mi gbàdúrà sí kó já mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́. Jaguar ni. Àwọn ti já mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ni. Jackie Chan. You know, I was even like, I told him, I said, that was even an insult in the first place. The fact that he could even tell you, okay, so to buy Jamo want to leave because of what the people. We want people. That's always the issue. What people will say. What will they say? Whatever is news to do, whatever is new is what is the news. But by the time it's tomorrow, that thing is not new anymore. Thank you. That thing is not new anymore. So of course it will not be in the news anymore. I don't know. And the way and manner we get to move these days, you know, people get a lot of activities, events, just fashion no jaja of Jambala Jubuni. Jam you. Okay, so the people will so please don't allow anybody to make you jack on the make if God no talk and no marry. I'd rather wait. A lot is happening there. People will not tell you. There was the time I wrote a concept and you know, we're doing singles in trouble and we're doing married in struggles. Some marriages are in struggle. Some people are struggling. They will not even show it to you. Even marriage counselor self. You go to their house, you just meet whoever the counselor is, always like beating the wife. They feel like because the concept of marriage is God's design. So the best that can happen to any man is for you to receive the favor of God. Nobody can choose who you marry for you now. Come on, buddy. Nobody. It's just in the hand of your Creator. So the time you're waiting, you can be using that time to be preparing yourself for who is coming, you know. And you should know, by now, if you're of that age, you should know who should be. You should have the qualities you want to see in a woman. Maybe those are the qualities that Adam saw in Eve for him to recognize and say, this is now the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. The same with Isaac. From distance, Isaac saw Rebecca, ran to meet her just that one day. Just one day. I never read it anywhere in the Bible that, okay, they have to meet the next day. So it has to be like 1 month, 2 months before the other partner will now believe. No, you will see it. It will be evident. Like that. That's simple as that. Please, so forever is too long to endure. That is the last phase of every man's life. The time you were born, your teenage, and the marriage. Once you get married, that's the final phase that determines what happens next to you. it determines a whole lot about you. It determines a whole lot. Don't allow anybody pressurize you. Don't be pressured. Don't be pushed by your age. Like, I'll just lowering me. Don't they talk that. That's the truth. It's better. It's better to get it right for great things that are happening. Yeah, they are happening. So it's better to get it right. Just get it right, and God will help you all. So what's good, people? Who want to share something with me?